YouTubers, back with another review. This time it's of Revoltech Pocco, and she's become one of my favourite desk toys for the moment, and I'll show you why. She comes into your standard Revoltech Fraulein box, tall and slim. It's got some photographs and illustrations on the back. Now she's designed by one of the same dudes who does a lot of the Final Fantasy characters, and I think he also designed Bayonetta. And she's based on this illustration here, which is pictured of this lovely girl. Unfortunately, she's not from an animation or a manga or anything like that, so her character, you sort of have to invent a character for her, which is not hard considering how much is going on. She's got steampunk, she's got angel wings. Yeah, it's not hard to dream up something for her. But we'll get her out of the box and we'll see what she's like. Now she comes in your standard plastic tray. I've already cut the tape earlier, so I'll get this open pretty quickly. She comes with her sword, 4 other hands, which 2 have escaped. So 4 other hands, some with gloves, some without. And we'll just take her out here. Right, she comes with the Revoltech stand, which I'm not a huge fan of these stands. I mean, they are nice and minimalist, and they have the waist pit that goes around the waist, which I do like. I do like that, but they're always about 1.5 centimeters far too tall, which means they sort of hover. This one's not too bad, as Pocco's quite tall. She can just touch the bottom, but come on, Revoltech, just make them a bit smaller or customize the length. Wouldn't be hard. So here we have Pocco here, and she has an amazing amount of detail all around her. I don't even know how they painted some of these things. I mean, you can maybe even able to see they've even painted the belt buckle. Her goggles even have rivet holes. It's absolutely amazing amount of detail, and you can see why she's become one of my favourite desk toys. Now she has the standard sort of Revoltech articulation. You know, arms will go a variety of poses. Wrists. Now one thing you must be careful is the wings, unfortunately, are very fragile. I broke one of them taking it out of the box, and I had to replace the post with a paper clip there. That's alright, but be very careful of the wings when you get her. Fortunately, her leg movement would have been good, but unfortunately her sarong does hinder her right leg quite a bit, and unfortunately moving it tends to hike it up, which brings me to another unfortunate point is, geez, how much work would it have been to put a proper pair of underwear on her instead of sort of cutting it off halfway. So yeah, when you have her leg up, it looks really sort of bizarre. But anyway, she can hold her sword, so she can get her in a variety of flying, salute. As you can see, the stand is not so wonderful in this respect, but she is a very nice figure. Yep, and that brings me to my next point, is she does suffer from, unfortunately, the usual Revoltech problems. Of Revoltech, everything is entirely dependent on friction to keep the arms and legs together, which unfortunately means stuff falls off. So once you get her in a nice pose, you might be best to leave her here because it's just going to annoy the hell out of you. Which this arm doesn't seem to be too bad. Now you can of course change her hands. She's got an more open hand here where I guess you could grasp the sword. She's got an even more open hand, which I guess you can hold the sword left hand or double-handed. And of course we have some alternate hands for the other hand, much the same vein. And the hands are pretty easy to change. Well, there goes the arm. Yep. I wish Revoltech would update their system. Alright. Let's see if we can get this on. There's her arm. Here it is. Try to escape. So, here we go. We can see if we can double hand the sword. So she can get quite a bit of... Oh, there goes the other arm. You can hold the sword quite well in two hands. So overall, I would have to say I recommend her. You can generally pick her up pretty cheap. I don't think I paid more than... Well, I paid well under 20 American dollars shipped all the way to little old New Zealand. So I reckon if you get her for under 20 bucks, she's worth it. I wouldn't pay more than that, simply because the arms just don't stay on that well. And for more than 20 bucks, I would expect something of Figma quality. But she is a very, very fun figure. She's just immensely detailed, and every way you look at her, you find a new little bit of detail that just amazes you what they can do with toys these days. That's me, Master Gravitron, signing out.